Hi, I'm Connie. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Well, it all started 6 years ago when I was found right outside Bohemian Grove Orphanage just after I was born, and right now, things couldn't be any better for myself. Of course, it does hurt that I have to say goodbye to all my friends back at the orphanage. However, thanks to all my experiences there, I now know all of my barcodes and shape to help me get by in this crazy world. Although I have to admit I am pretty nervous, but I can't let that drag me down. I promised I'd do my best. I mean, realistically speaking, this is just a Hallmark movie moment for me anyways, so what could possibly go wrong? Hello everyone, I'm the Inoculant, and today we're going to be having super happy fun time with all of our homies back at the orphanage as we dive headfirst into the slice of life anime entitled The Promised Neverland, where it's basically universal headcanon that Season 2 just does not exist. Nope, it doesn't. It's not. Don't look it up. Trust me. But before we get started, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow. Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. And here we go. The story starts off with our three main characters beginning the criminal track record off early by loitering around the gate and the fence in the back of the woods, even though they shouldn't be doing that, despite their innate curiosity as to what lies beyond. Which for Emma means doing awesome main character stuff, like riding a giraffe on safari with a really cool hat on. And for Ray, means shitting on those ideas because he's a lame-ass kudere that apparently is born in foreshadowing for some reason. Though I'm not even going to start talking about how his whole deal is fucked up. So you're going to have to support the official release on that one because not my table right now. It's not my table. After na for about 90 seconds because it's a banger and I love it. We then fast forward to the year 2045, due to that being how the passage of time works, to watch Emma wake up everyone nice and early to prepare themselves for what is officially recognized by the orphanage as Connie Last Name's Gotcha Day, which, for those of you at home that don't speak wine mominese, means it's time to get adopted because that's how orphanages work. Now I know what you're thinking. Aren't there supposed to be people that come in to vet the orphanage for any Anyas that attempt to break out and mass assimilate reality? Well, good news for you is that they do. So don't worry about transforming into a pink-haired anime girl anytime soon, man. Just look at how hot the mom of the house is saying grace in that maid outfit. I mean, granted, she's no speedwagon, and who could really blame her? Those are really big shoes to fill. However, when you consider the fact that she's a successful businesswoman who could raise 30-plus kids all on her own, that makes her top-tier wife material, fellas. And I don't know about you guys, if she made me food smiling like that, I know I certainly wouldn't mind holding hands consensually into the sunset, if you know what I'm saying. Right, fellas? Anyways, while I'd totally be the guy to take a Texas chili bowl just to mow her lawn, I'd be so good to her. I unfortunately have to criticize her on a very lackadaisical nature on the freedom she allows her kids, because though it is a good thing that she allows her kids time outside for recreational purposes, the range at which she provides her kids to roam freely eventually gives Emma the opportunity to start doing bad things in order to catch Normon, who's currently doing bad things, with everyone else in the group following suit, lined up by the fence, also doing bad things, like a bunch of filthy, stinky criminals who know they shouldn't be back there in the first place. I mean, it's just gross with how bad they are. It's like disgusting. Becoming increasingly more speculative as to what's going on in the outside world. We then get another healthy dose of foreshadowing, strong enough to put down a baby elephant of the Disney variety in front of its parents while I watch as the kids start bringing up facts that make it seem very suspicious why they don't know what it's like out in the outside world. As they begin to mention that there's no concrete evidence of it being dangerous on the outside, as well as it being quite peculiar that they haven't even received a letter from any of their adopted not family members over the years, which is kind of messed up because you're the only family they know after they got abandoned there. So it's like, dude, did you just forget that we grew up in the sandbox together? I mean, dude, come on. We broke dino chicken nuggets together, and this is how you treat us. You guys are not right. As the mystery continues to develop right before our very eyes, the kids start connecting the dots as neurons begin to fire inside their heads like Jimmy Neutron pre-brain blast, as the kids then speak amongst themselves to not display crackhead behavior in order to get a general idea of what's going on, is what I would say if they did do that. But I'd tell you this for free. At some point, you just gotta realize that some of these kids just deserve to be orphans, as they get so close to realizing that something is going on behind the scenes, but no, they just start talking about what they do on the outside again. I mean, granted, you could chalk it up to them being kids and letting their naivete run wild at this time in their life, but even so, no one's gonna think for a second that Ray's not gonna be ruining the fun? Like, really? Even when he's gonna give in half-assed answers to questions like, "Hey Ray, you just won $1 million jillion. What are you gonna do with it?" I don't know, man. I think I'm just gonna be smart with my finances and invest it just to be safe. No. Like, dude, come on. Just go see a train with your homie and come back to smile for once. And for those of you who don't know Latin, that means stop being depressing. You're scaring away the host. As the day comes to a close, with Connie dressed up as a Scarface ventriloquist dummy for approximately $3,353.38 specifically on Etsy, we see Connie leave the estate to be picked up by her new family with Bunny in hand, only to have it disappear in the next frame 2 football fields away for some reason, as we later witness Emma and Normon rush over to the gate quickly to do a 1-2 stop for little Bunny, because that Bunny is, very sentimental for Connie, and Connie's already explained that she wants to become a loving mother like Mom and, have a bunch of kids, write letters. So it would be a nice memento to have on her person at all times. Well, probably not all the times because she'll grow up, but it's something to have. I mean, I see nothing wrong with this. So what could possibly go wrong? And that's why you stay away from the gate and the fence in the back of woods, you bunch of degenerates. I expected this from Emma, but you, Normon? Shame on you, Normon. Shame on you. With the shocking discovery of Connie's lifeless corpse laying inside the truck's trunk that the kids have obviously never ever seen before, we then begin to hear voices of 2 particularly bad dudes who just love proving that they're evil with this 4th grader level dialogue to reveal their true intentions by arriving at this orphanage, as they not only discover that they've been eating the cats and eating the dogs, but also revealing to us that the person behind this pseudo-Soylent Green nightmare is none other than the mother of the house herself, Isabella last name, which doesn't make her less hot, by the way. If anything, this is just an opportunity for me to fix her, because we here at Inocula LLC always respect women. We love listening to them talk about their day. Just straight up women things. So, if anything, me giving the opportunity to help her out of this dark path, I will be so glad to take a credit card skateboarding just to be the guy that would fix her tire. I'd be so good to her. So, you might not think about it, but she's totally my type, so I'm going to give her the old college try. We're also not going to be making any Holocaust jokes. That would be disrespectful. Narrowly escaping damnation by accidentally leaving evidence in the garage. We then take a break from taking a break to scream in the middle of the field out in the open to reach the safety of the Hellhole Inns and Suites, to have Normon say on to Emma, "We've got to get out of here, Emma. You, me, and Ray, we can put this nightmare far behind us and run away as fast as we can," only to have Emma refute this offer. Taken aback that Emma wouldn't accept Norman's offer of saving themselves. Us as the audience recalls that all Emma ever really wanted in this world was to witness her loved ones live long and happy lives, and considering the nature of the given circumstances, Emma could never possibly let one single kid die, as it would mean to Emma that she would be killing them herself by running away from the orphanage, leaving everyone else behind except Ray, because he's gotta live apparently. Oh yeah, I'm really excited about that, man. I'm so stoked. You can tell in my voice, I'm just super ecstatic to hear that he's gonna be okay. Wow. Great. Understanding Emma's concern in a matter of 2 seconds because favoritism specifically towards Ray is annoying. Normon begins to calm Emma's nerves by telling her, "You're right, Emma. We can't just leave him behind. We'll all escape and be free from this awful place, and we'll never, ever, ever see those monsters ever again. In fact, no. I know we can save them." To which Emma replies, "You don't mean," warranting Norman's response. "Yes, I do mean." With the acknowledgement between Emma and Norman that the power of tag will set them free, the two make an agreement that once they get every single able-bodied kid out of the place, they will come right back around to save everyone younger than 5 or so, because, they don't really have a lot of use of their stubby little baby legs, with Ray eavesdropping in the distance, thus starting the show. If you like this video, stay tuned to see what else I have in the pipeline and tell your friends so they can watch it too. See ya!